the tips for family success is don't wing it, like have your plan. Just like our business, my family has its purpose. We have a purpose as our family. And we also have the core values of our family and what's expected from each family member. And we also have our mission. And so the mission, you know, we have this actually like charted out and what it means to be a member of Team Cardone. And from a very young age, the kids have been indoctrinated since they were infants, before you could probably even think that they could comprehend what you were saying. I have been saying this to them, you know. I thanked them. Literally, I gave a home birth, and from the moment Sabrina and Scarlett were born, I thanked them for choosing me. I welcomed them. I said, thank you for being a part of this family. You are wanted. You are welcomed here. And, you know, I told that to, you know, a 1-minute-old baby. So, you know, as they've grown up, I've told them, look, you know, Team Cardone is, we want to make a difference for the better, and we want to help people. And your parents are, you know, we like to think of ourselves as superheroes. That's what we do. And that's who you are too, if you choose to be. Do you want to be a superhero? Do you want to be Team Cardone? Because I believe everyone has a choice. And of course, they're young, they're kids. Yes. Okay, great. Here's some of the things that you can do to be an amazing Team Cardone. Feel free if you have any originations of your own that you would like to share, but here's some that I think would be great. See, there's going to be some times when mom has to leave with papa and we have to go on the road. What would be really expected for you is if you could be home and take care of the house and make sure you're okay, and that, you know, the nannies that are taking care of you, they're okay. Give them jobs, give them purposes, make them feel like they're contributing, not like they're being left. And when you are being left, you're not being left. You're actually helping people, because when we get to be away and we're not, our attention is not pulled on you and worried about you being upset, you're actually allowing us to help people. So that's a contribution. And we've gone down a whole long list of things that they could do. You know, you can clean the handles during COVID, you know, whether it works or not, doesn't matter. It gives them a job. It gives them a purpose. You can do cooking. You can do entertainment hour for us once a week where you put on a skit. You can cook us dinner. You can, you know, and I just make this whole long line, a list of things. When we do 10X GrowthCon, you can speak. You can do 10X Kids in the studio, like we have our shows. Would you like to do that? Oh, yes. And can we get our own YouTube channel? You know, then their creativity starts happening. You know, when we went on 19 countries last year, before Grant and I got out to speak in front of, you know, the 7,000 or 8,000 people that show up at these events, the kids are dancing on stage because it was their way of making the audience feel welcomed. It was their expression. You know, they passed out little things to the audience and they said hello and thank you for coming. So that's my tips. I don't, you know, of course they are children, but I try to respect them as the adults that are inside of them without giving them adult rights. You know, there are rules in my house. There are consequences and there are rewards. You know, you can have all of these freedoms you want. However, if you choose this, it comes with a consequence. I'm not going to be mad at you. You're not going to you're not going to stand in a corner and be humiliated. I'm never going to hit you. I'm trying to rear, you know, powerful, dignified, you know, women that can explore and make mistakes and have the safety to make the mistake so that they can be their best selves when they get older without being like humiliated and degraded, you know, demeaned as an adult. So they're never going to receive those kind of corporal kind of punishments for me. But if they make this decision, which they're allowed to make, it will come with a consequence. You will not have your phone for a week. You will not have YouTube. You will not have access to internet, you know, blah, 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 blah. And then I have to have, you know, the strength to be the bad guy to take all that away. Sabrina did something last year, took her phone away. That was in last September, October. I just gave it back to her 1 month ago. It was a severe enough punishment that had numerous, warnings and explanations, and, it happened again. And I said, that's it. We're not doing it. And here's why. So those are my tips for family success. It's, having everyone understand that their role. Papa does a different role. Papa, blah, blah, blah. Mama, blah, blah, blah. You, blah, blah, blah. The collective goals. Again, we have things like family dinners or family meetings to figure out, what is everyone's goal and how can each family member support each other for reaching that level of success. Whether it's Sabrina who wants to start her own company, or, Scarlett now wants to design wine glasses, which I've told her might not be so appropriate for a 9-year-old, but she's convinced it can also be a water glass. But now she wants to, paint water glasses and see if she can sell them on her channel, because, she has her purpose. She, at this moment in time, wants to open a foster facility for dogs so that she can find homes for them. So she's trying to save up for that. How can we as a family get behind her goals as well?